when we are using the hip circle and we're going to load, we're working on, many of the athletes are having a hard time finding hip hinge. How do I split the ground apart? Am I strong enough to even do it? Okay, and so the here is going to allow it. The other biggest thing that we have to know is that when my front foot gets down, my knob is back, so we're in our launch position. We want this front hip bone to be in front of this hip bone. If I am here, this is considered open. That front foot does not consider me open. I can be like this and my swing is not open if this hip bone is behind that hip bone. Okay? Now I'm open. So, just as easy, if I'm here, my foot's closed, but my hips are open. The hips are what's going to control the power. So, we're just going to take a nice easy hip circle, bound both legs. Depending on where you want it, whether you want it or not. I like it here because I can feel my knees pull. But we're going to feel a couple things here. One, it's going to want to, so I want to be here. And I'm going to hinge back to push those out. I'm not just going to stand here. I'm going to be in my heels and I'm going to hinge. I'm going to also feel the tension of this foot being pulled here. I don't want to be here, which is the spin, the squish the bug. That's what we're trying to get out of. So this is fantastic for feeling this, as well as this leg has to now push back to cause this and our up. Because remember, we're trying to meet. We want this area, our back shoulder and our front hip, to close. That is what's going to keep me down and through the ball, not peeling off. See how the knee wants to peel off? As I'm here, it's going to just help me hold and then fire. Hold, and fire. I want to make sure that this hip bone, I'm at an angle here. Okay, so it looks a little different than it is in real life. For me to get this on the camera so it looks like, I have to almost turn like this, okay? In real life, I'm here because I hit with this back foot a little bit farther back, and it automatically sets that zone for me, and it sets that hip that I'm here. And then you're going to feel that this is going to be the block. I'm going to be in my hamstrings and my glute because it's behind the heel. I'm going to come through the ball. Remember, you're thinking about this hip, this leg, this ankle, whatever works for you, the back shoulder closing together, okay? We don't want to peel off. If this hip is peeling off, my foot's coming off, I'm pulling off the ball. I'm creating a pull swing. I'm not creating barrel direction through middle away. We want to drive balls middle away. We don't want to push them away. The hip circle is really going to help you feel that glute. As you come back through, feel it. You're going to find that position so much easier, as well as